Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This one taken at the 10. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that... was a fantastic return.
Here we go.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Bengals. His 6th touchdown now for the season. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Quick, ready?
On the ground, here's the rookie out of Arkansas. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line. So 31 yards on this play. A second big one in a row and another first down. To throw is Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers. From the 20, here's second down and 5. From the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Now Jackson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Jamar Stewart. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Ravens are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He did a nice job skipping away from one tackle, then going forward, gain of 5. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Here we go.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he's going to have that first down. Tackle man up around the 35.
7-yard gain.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On first down, Burrow. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
I'm fine, ready?
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
11 MT, hey! Here we go, here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's gonna set up third down.
Jamar Chase. That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
Let's get set.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ready?
From just shy of midfield, here's second down.
Here we go, here we go. 11, Thomas. Behind. Behind.
Here's Burrow. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Big 13.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. Pass caught left side by Fant. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. The Bengals ready to punt this one away. Taken at about the 6. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return.
One more, ready?
Jackson now to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Shamar Stewart. He works his way in. And that's now 2 sacks for him in the opening quarter. Jackson now on second down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. And he'll have the first down. He'll get him up around the 37.
I like that call on third down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on third down, they bring out more defensive backs. They bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating third down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with third down run.
And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Jackson. Flowers with the catch. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Bengals on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing Jackson. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. A pickup of 44 yards. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Rolling right. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he will get into the end zone. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Ravens are on top. It's now 10-7.
Ravens 10, Bengals 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Here we go. Right 80.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
On 2.
Here's 2nd and 9.
11. Here we go.
Now, Burrow. This one intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, for the good corners, Mike, they all share this certain mentality, right? It's bring it on. I want the best. I want the ball thrown in my direction. So anytime they get a chance to break up a play and silence an opposing offense, but man, when they get a chance to take one away and get their hands on it, that is what they look for.
He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Demetrius Knight there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Jackson looking to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and 7. Jackson now. Got his man at the 6. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Ravens. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
The kick is good.
Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he'll work this out to the 23. That is Nnamdi Madubuike. There to bring him down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Let's get set.
To throw is Burrow. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
On 1, ready?
3rd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Can.
Throwing is Burrow. Quick throw here is complete. 18 yards on the pickup there, and the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
11 MT.
Burrow now. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 17 yards. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
11 mighty. 11 gun.
Burrow here on second down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Here we go.
Burrow to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is second TD catch of the season. McPherson's good on the extra point. And the Bengals are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
Bengals 14. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincy.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To throw is Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
At the 50-yard line.
On the give, here's Henry. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. 2nd and 10. Lamar going to work from the pistol. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
3rd and short, Jackson. That's into traffic, but taken in. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Now Jackson, this a designed run. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. The extra point is good. And the Ravens go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
One, ready? 11 MT, 11. Here we go, here we go.
A first down throw for Burrow. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
A first down throw for Jackson. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
Hey.
From the gun, Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
Second down, Jackson. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
A design run here with Jackson. And he will do it himself. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. The extra point is up and through. And the Ravens add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Just 8 seconds now until halftime. And the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. We'll start at the 4. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Minka Fitzpatrick up to make the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Back to throw, Jackson. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's hard. And he's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore. The extra point is good. And the Ravens will extend this third-quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same as us. We're dealing with dangerous.
12, 12, 12.
A handoff to Pacheco. Room to run at the 40. Inside the 20. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And they will finally get him down. He gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, middle.
Man in motion, heading right. Play action now. Jackson. Out to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yards, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Now it's Jackson. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. A gain there of 11. good for a Raven first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 6. We're going to go right back to Henry. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They get 15 on that game. First down, Baltimore.
How would you like to be a defender and see a guy like this coming full steam ahead, trying to barrel down on you? I'll tell you what, I'm not sure if I'm cut out for that, and you can see why. His ability to play through contact is just a lot to handle.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 12-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On the ground, here's Henry. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up until this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal.
Pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Bengals' 4-yard line.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Bengals have got it. Well, sometimes the offense tries to make a little too much happen, try to pitch it around, get an extra few yards, except they lose the ball, and the defense will take over.
Mike, you're exactly right. That is what happened here. That's just a prime example of a player just doing a little too much. Just secure the ball, get as many yards as you can, and make sure your team ends up still possessing the ball.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. And ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run with Pacheco. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Tackle made right at midfield. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
He'll get this out to the left flat. Oh, big hole left side. And he's in. Touchdown, Bengals.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Jackson going to keep this one himself. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Great job with his legs. On the move for 15 and moving the chains with a first down.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go. You can see why.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
That is left side and caught by Flower. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Baltimore.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really completing high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. We'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Throwing Jackson. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Ravens. No problem there on the extra point, and the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Here's Burrow. Trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. from the shotgun, it's Burrow. Quick throw here is complete. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
11, 11, 11, 11. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
You don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 12, 12, 12.
To throw is Burrow. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On one, right? Here we go, here we go.
Now, Burrow gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Forced to his right. And he will score. Game on. Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for one and make it a one-possession game. Or some people think about going for two here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for two, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a two-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
45, Bengals 37.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. From the 39, here's a first and 10. His drive will start on the ground. Whoa. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Hey, middle.
Jackson looking to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a two-possession ball game here in the fourth quarter. Massive third down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. They're all set to kick this one away. Nearly a good one. And hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
11 MT. Here we go.
They go play action for Burrow. Forced out left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
Moving left. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Bengals. That is second touchdown tonight.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
They'll drop to throw. And he is going to get into the end zone. The two-point conversion works. And we've got ourselves a tie game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. This is first and 10. Jackson. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be forced out of bounds. A yard is so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's Jackson. Quick throw, taken in. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10.
Number 20, the ball carrier.
Here comes second down.
At the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of
From the gun, Jackson. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. We'll stop it here with 1:07 on the clock.
And this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
On third down, Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Baltimore, first down. A gain of 15. First down, Baltimore.
On play action, here's Jackson. This one complete downfield to Walker. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Now, Jackson. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
You know, we can sit up here all day long and critique the quarterback, and you can see his eyes aren't downfield. He's a little jittery in the pocket. But with the amount he's been sacked and hit today, Mike, I can't say I really blame him.
Now, on 2nd and long. To throw is Jackson. Good coverage there in the end zone, and it's incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Now it's Jackson. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to win the game. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. This kick is good. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. And that's now 4 victories in a row.